The monkey general broke an ancestral urn, uncovering a rusty machine gun within. The dying old monkey disclosed a shocking secret. Thousands of years ago, humans dominated the biological hierarchy with advanced technology. They experimented on apes to create intelligence-enhancing drugs, resulting in a gorilla named Caesar experiencing a dramatic IQ increase, which sparked an uprising among the apes. Over time, they became stronger, leading to a world where humans are enslaved. The elder, aware of his impending death, cautioned that inferior humans must stay away from the forbidden zone, crucial to the tribe's fate. Humanity's downfall. What events led to it? In the future, Earth's resources became scarce and its environment damaged, leading humans to build spaceships to find a new home in the universe. To safely find habitable planets, they brought along a large number of genetically enhanced high-IQ gorillas and taught them to pilot the ships, replacing humans for the journey. The space let the gorilla investigate, but shortly after the probe ship set off, it went off course due to the operator's fear and mistakes. Communication was lost in the electromagnetic storm, leaving Matt, the gorilla's owner, very anxious. The captain's readiness to abandon the star led him to a regretful decision. He would do anything to retrieve his star from the storm. He ignored the captain's pleas and quickly activated the probe ship while everyone was distracted. As the thrusters activated, he plunged into the electromagnetic storm, causing the ship to shake violently before losing power and being pulled into the vortex. He awoke to find himself in a different world. This place was surprisingly similar to Earth's environment. The ship crashed and sank into a lake, and Matt managed to survive. There was even oxygen here, and even more astonishingly, there were humans. Father and daughter appeared to be escaping danger together. Upon closer inspection, they were being chased by an armored black gorilla. Matt had no time to think. He could only rush after the strong and agile group of gorillas. In the forest, unique advantages led to the capture of all humans, and Matt was knocked out. When he opened his eyes, guess what? Oh, he woke up. The gorillas had caged all the humans they captured. These gorillas seemed to despise humans, and most surprisingly, they spoke fluent English. This one person looked directly at me, without having any time to be shocked or confused, as they were unexpectedly and swiftly taken to a vast land that was teeming with an abundance of majestic gorillas. The roadside monkeys observed them as if they were fellow monkeys. In this scenario, gorillas lead a lavish life while humans are in a subordinate position. Humans are just slaves and toys to others. Adult humans are traded, while wealthy monkeys acquire young ones as pets. Among the apes, a princess monkey stands out for her belief in peacefully coexisting with humans. His father's high position likely saved him from capture and drowning. Matt recognized the difference and took the chance to save himself by appealing to him as a monkey. The princess found Matt charming and impressive, feeling a flutter in her heart, and decided to buy him along with a man facing execution. She brought them back to her pancake business. She couldn't bring Matt to her room because of her father's opposition. Matt managed to unlock the prison door and liberate all the slaves inside. They were spotted by partygoers, leading to a manhunt by the Yuan army, but the princess came to their aid. They fled the castle and reached the lake with the crashed spaceship. The princess was very scared upon discovering that the monkey tribe feared water. Matt leaped into the lake, grabbed his toolkit from the spaceship, and found a handgun and a signal receiver, unexpectedly detecting the mothership's signal, revealing that his teammates were also on the planet to rescue him. Matt was eager to reunite with the crew and leave the troublesome place. They were nearing their destination after traveling for an unknown time. The Yuan army stationed ahead blocked their progress. The princess's subordinates warned that they cannot enter the Yuan lord's forbidden area. While the gorillas were playing landlord, Lao Lu appeared secretly, causing a brawl. Matt seized the chance to explore the area and devised a plan upon noticing the nearby horses. At dusk, Matt guided everyone to the stable. He aimed to use the horses' speed to cross the river before the Yuan army responded. The Yuan army avoided water and had to detour to pursue. To gain more time for the sprint, Matt burned the portrait of his Yuan ancestors worshipped for 18 generations. Teammates crossed the river safely. He urged his horse but tripped and had to run on foot. The Yuan princess, fearing water, was carried across the river. The Yuan army feared the water and didn't pursue. Matt reached the shore safely, but felt exhausted. After a brief rest, they set off again and finally reached the signal point after a night of rushing. But the sight before Matt was unbelievable. The ship in front of him was dilapidated and at least thousands of years old. How could it be the aircraft carrier he had just left? He continued to investigate, discovering that the letters in the dust spelled the mothership's name. He had to confront an incomprehensible fact in a familiar scene. He unlocked the cockpit with his palm print and started the spaceship. There was still some energy remaining. He cleared the dust and opened the recorder to learn about the mothership. He discovered the truth from teammate statements. They had crossed an electromagnetic storm that distorted time, landing in the same spot, but at different times. The ancestral ship arrived on this desolate, dead planet thousands of years ago. Due to a ship malfunction, they could only live alongside the experimental gorillas. Gorillas adapted to their environment quicker than humans, and an intelligent gorilla named Seamoose led them to overthrow their slavery. They became the powerful rulers of the planet over time. Matt was stunned by the truth of a melodramatic plot that shattered his dream of returning home. A crowd of humans gathered outside the mothership, inspired by Matt's resistance against slavery, eager to join him in overthrowing the gorillas. The defenseless autonomous Lus seek refuge with Matt, who aims to convince them to leave due to the threat of 1,000,000 reinforcements. United in their resolve, Matt is troubled and seeks a way to save the people from disaster. After discovering the truth from the old general, General Sid recognizes Matt's uniqueness and concludes that Matt is a human from Earth. To neutralize this threat, he assembles the original army. They are resolute in their mission to defeat Matt. The original army soon reaches the city gates. Matt chooses to distract the original army himself so that the others can escape quickly. The original princess sneaks to General Sid's tent, hoping to sacrifice herself to save Matt, despite the crowd's indifference. General Sid, who desires the princess, becomes enraged when she pleads for a human man. He brands her with an infinity mark and forces her to witness that man's death. The general gathers 1,000,000 troops to attack the mothership. The vanguard troops are ordered by the second-in-command to scout. Matt quickly activates the signal device. The spaceship's tail releases a high-temperature flame, incinerating numerous monkeys. Sid is also left flustered by this. In his despair, Matt found the spaceship still had energy for one last tail flame. Let's eliminate as many as possible since no one will back down. Matt ordered a counterattack after the tail flame struck the enemy, but odds remained slim. Unless a miracle occurs, General Hiller, witnessing heavy casualties, no longer cares about a backup plan. The apes' sheer numbers and physical strength give them absolute dominance over humans. After multiple encounters, it's evident that even Matt, the protagonist's ally, is trapped by Hiller. At the edge of defeat, humanity witnesses a thunderclap and a beam of light descending from the sky. A probe ship is slowly descending into view. When the hatch slowly opens, out comes Matt's long-lost monkey, which astonishingly resembles their ancestral figure, Zimos. The worshipped image is Zimos in a spacesuit, and their ancestors are believed to have come from the stars, inspiring gorillas to kneel. The Kamate monkeys, frightened, ran toward their mothership. General Sid aimed to capture the ancestor to strengthen his power. Matt blocked him, and they both ran towards the cabin. Despite Matt's physical advantage, he couldn't compete with the general. Seeing its master bully, the little monkey tried to help but was thrown away by Sid. Injured and scared, it retreated to its nest. Matt drew his gun and aimed at Sid. Sid skillfully dodged bullets and got closer to Matt, knocking the gun away. He jumped several meters, grabbed the powerful weapon, and figured out how to use it. The second-in-command entered and recognized the injured ancestor. Matt discreetly closed the cockpit door while Sid was distracted. After Sid fired shots at the door without success, he turned to the second-in-command for help. The second-in-command wouldn't let him go for attacking the ancestor. Upon seeing the material, he slowly descended into despair, realizing his potential entrapment. The energy conflict concluded with the little monkey's arrival, revealing the coordinates of the time storm in his airship. He needed to retrace his steps, return to Earth. The little monkey was entrusted to the Yuan clan princess for a prosperous future, while he returned home in the monkey's spaceship. Matt kissed the princess as a gesture of thanks. He ran over to share affection with another woman. He flew the spaceship away without regret. He used the spaceship's coordinates to navigate the time storm and aimed for the lost blue planet, but the ship ran out of energy before landing. He excitedly ran out after it crashed by the Lincoln Memorial, but the scene before him left him confused. Lincoln's statue had turned into General Fate. Police surrounded the area as he felt confused. All the police, without exception, resembled gorillas. Matt realized he had crossed time dimensions again. But what exactly happened during this significant time on Earth? The story concludes here. The director intended a sequel, but it was never made due to the Planet series failure. This movie should connect to the rise of the Planet of the Apes universe, with the series tracing back to its origins despite later reboots.
Yeah!